From the latest at Shem Creek to the discussion on the Ashley River Bike Lane to I-526, Coastal Conservation Lead Executive Director Dana Beach sits down with me one-on-one for this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups. You know, I saw you a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if you remember this, but I saw you riding your bike down Sinkville.
Yeah.
I was calling your name. I'm like, I don't know if this guy knows my name.
I was. It was down. It was Queen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That too. Yeah, I saw you twice.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I needed to interview you. And when I talked with Barbara Vaughn before she retired a few weeks ago, she's like, well, nobody's really heard from Dan in a while. And so here you are.
Wow.
And there's so much to talk about.
Yeah.
Let me begin in Mount Pleasant with Shem Creek. As you know, according to the Post and Courier, the waters in Shem Creek are basically polluted with human and animal bacteria, and it's basically unsafe for people.
Right.
And I'm wondering, when you hear about that, what goes through your mind?
Well, what goes through my mind is what we need to do to fix it.
Yeah.
And the beauty of that is that we now have a more focused attention on it, because Shem Creek has been in that state for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not a new circumstance, but it's maybe new knowledge for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I think the key is to realize that every new development that happens in that watershed needs to be brought into conformity with the best practices, and even beyond best practices, toward more innovative strategies for maintaining, purifying stormwater runoff, and also working, besides just development, working with citizens and neighborhoods on better strategies for their pets, for example.
Yeah. Something else that is on many people's mind is the expansion of 526.
Right.
As you know, last night State Representative Chip Limehouse basically sent a letter to the State Transportation Committee Director basically saying, hey, can we have a toll road here?
Yeah.
And I know that the state has set aside $420 million to complete 526, and of course Charleston County has to come up with the rest. When I interviewed Colleen Condon 2 weeks ago in West Ashley at the Holiday Inn Roundview, she basically said that I-526 is dead. Mm-hmm. And I'm wondering, in your mind, is it dead or alive?
Well, it's the zombie project, we call it, the Walking Dead. It can't be built, and including the Limehouse toll proposal. It just isn't reasonable to do that. We have 2 toll roads in South Carolina. One of them was the Greenville bypass, and it went bankrupt, and because people just didn't take it. So it was a public-private partnership, and it went bankrupt. So here's the way I see it. This latest proposal from Chip Limehouse is a red herring. Basically, what will happen is, if the county decides to do anything about it, they would initiate a study. The study would take a year. It would cost $100,000. It would conclude that either tolls were or weren't adequate, which probably not, given how expensive the project is, to cover the cost. And meanwhile, we would be another year, beyond 10 even, and not spending this money that we've got sitting available to do things that will help us right away. I mean, the bottom line on it is, we can either argue about 526 for the next decade and sit in intractable traffic congestion, or we can say, let's take that funding and spend it in ways that will help people within a year or two. Putting in an overpass, for example, a flyover at Main Road and 17, and moving the pitchfork along rapidly at Maybank and River on Johns Island, and then also working on I-26, because that's where the real traffic congestion is. The people on Savannah Highway certainly have some congestion, but it doesn't compare to the I-26 congestion.
Mm-hmm. And let's stay in West Ashley, because as you know, the Charleston County and the City of Charleston are basically having a test for the West Ashley bike lane. And when I interviewed Colleen, like I said, 2 weeks ago, she basically said that there's smoother traffic there. And then there's some other people who are saying, hey, we're seeing traffic headings.
Right.
I'm wondering, what are you hearing and what are you seeing?
Well, the technical response and reaction has been that it did not cause a problem. I've heard people who were blaming backups on Maybank, on James Island, on that lane closure. That has not been what the analysts have said, and it's sort of hard to believe that could be that could be the result of it.
Okay.
But I think over time, I mean, so the result appears to have been positive. I mean, not positive, but at least not harmful.
Right.
And also, when people begin to use it, which will not happen for a while because they need to actually build the guardrails.
Right.
Then it will be positive because people will actually, there will be people who ride their bikes in who don't ride them in now. It's almost suicidal to ride a bike down 17 right now. I've done it, I've tried it.
Right.
And Katie, our water quality and wildlife coordinator, Katie Zimmerman, does every day, and she, I mean, I admire her enormously, but it's not fun.
Describe to me the following one word: plastic bags.
Evil.
The cruise ship terminal. The cruise ship terminal proposal.
Yeah. Probably also on life support.
Offshore oil.
Harmful.
Mayor John Teckenberg.
A work in progress.
Former Mayor Joe Rowley.
An energy powerhouse, sometimes misdirected.
Okay. Well, Dana Beach, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate this.
Sure.
Thank you.
Good.